that's bizarre. Oh, there we go. Okay, sorry, I had some on-screen stuff there for a bit, but this is your host, Kazarospel, and welcome to Final Fantasy XII, the Zodiac Age. For those of you who are unaware, Final Fantasy XII was my very first Final Fantasy game. It is the first one, well, I can't say it's my first Final Fantasy, but it was the first one I beaten. I had other friends show me games like Final Fantasy VII and Final Fantasy IX, and I even saw a friend play 10. Well, actually, no. I did own 10 first, now that I think about it. But then it got sold by my brothers. Regardless, 12 was the first one I actually got myself, and therefore I, played it in secret, my nerd self, hiding it away. We're just gonna hit new game and see where the story begins. But Final Fantasy XII is definitely one of my favorite Final Fantasy games, just due to the vibrant world it presents. And I know it might just be, oh, it was your first one, of course you like it the most. And I don't like it the most. I definitely don't. But this is definitely the one that has, the best world, in my opinion. Due to the amount of places you can go, the beauty of it all. It feels like an actually realized world. Unlike a lot of Final Fantasy games, which are just kind of there. But then again, this game also suffers in some regards due to its characters, but we'll get into that when we get into that. For now, let's just enjoy.
In the name of the Father, and in the presence of these holy relics, I hereby pronounce you man and wife from this time forth. May the blessings of the gods light your path for all eternity. Far on.
Arcadia should launch an attack by both land and air, our kingdom will stand little...
Nabudis has fallen.
Impossible!
My father? I know not. I am sorry.
If Nabudis has indeed fallen, it is only a matter of time before they reach the borders of Dalmasca. There is nothing to halt their advance.
Secure Nalbina with all haste.
I will go.
And I will go at his side.
Galtea, stand watch over your life.
That I be considered worthy.
Yeah!
The paling still stands.
Shield beyond sight, ne'er failing light.
Dang it, they got into the shield room.
The paling's fallen.
Then it's over.
For my father. For my father!
Lord Rasler!
If this is the Final Fantasy, how many fantasies were there?
Well, 11 before it. At least.
Nom.
Blessings of the Great Father descend, and guide your bodies return to the earth. Great Father, guide your spirits return to the Mother of all. There you shall find peace. Follow.
Final Fantasy 12.
The death of Lord Rasla Heists Nabradia was but one of many tragedies to befall the Kingdom of Dalmasca. The air of hope that had surrounded Her Royal Highness Princess Asha's wedding was now quite lost. Dalmasca had been set adrift at the mercy of history's restless tides. At this time, two great empires struggled for dominion over Ivalice. Arcadia in the east, Rosaria the west. The invasion of the Kingdom of Nabradia was Arcadia's first step in its westward march. With Lord Rasla's beloved homeland consumed by the hellfires of war, it seemed clear that Arcadia would soon mete out a like fate to Dalmasca. The fall of the fortress at Nalbina told the destruction of the greater part of Dalmasca's forces. A counterattack was mounted by the Order of the Knights of Dalmasca, ever brave and faithful. But against the martial might of the Arcadian armies, they stood little chance of victory. Indeed, their defeat was to be absolute. Soon thereafter, Arcadia came forward, offering terms of peace, or, as one might rather put it, terms of Dalmasca's surrender. Lord Ramanas, King of Dalmasca, and my dear friend, had no choice but to accept these terms. It was, thus, only with reluctance that he set out for Nalbina Fortress, now under Arcadian occupation, to affix his seal to the Emperor's Treaty of Peace. The king had scarce departed his royal city of Rabanasta when the remnants of the Order made their return, and not a moment too soon, for a terrible revelation awaited them. The treaty would be signed with steel and writ in royal blood.
You there? Can you hear me?
It's as I feared. They're slowing us down.
Do not say that. Not all of us are here for love of battle. He fights to defend his homeland. Your name?
Rex, sir. My name's Rex.
Good. Rex. You bore a few cuts, but you are still whole.
Well, can you stand? Think you can fight?
I'm fine, sir.
How old are you, Rex?
17, sir.
Young. Family?
My brother is all I have left, sir. He's 2 years younger than I, living in Rabanastre.
So young. You're barely old enough to be a man. You shouldn't be forced to wield a sword.
No, sir. I want to fight. For my homeland. And for my parents.
It's time, Bosch. Save the discussion for later. We must reach the king before they act, or all our efforts will be in vain.
I'm aware of the situation.
We found them! Over there!
Bossel, go ahead. I will handle this rabble.
Godspeed.
Steady, Rex. Keep your wits about you and you'll make it. We move!
Alright, so that was a lot of info dump. I am aware of this. For those of you who need just, like, the bare basic notes of the story, there are two great empires. One in the northeast, one to the southwest. And the country of Dalmasca is in between these two rivaling empires who basically want to kill each other. So, here at this place, they're making a treaty, or they're supposed to be making a treaty, so that blood will stop spilling in Dalmasca. Or else, and if they don't sign it, essentially they are just going to be crushed between the war between the two giants. We're currently playing as Rex, who's just some guy. Do you see the marker above my head? That's a talk icon. You can talk to me. Yeah, I get it. Life is worth too much to throw away, Rex. Do what you can, but don't try to be a hero. Save the hero stories for your brother once we're back in Rabanastre. Just listen to the captain and we'll get through this. We'll enter the fortress through this gate. We must go. Also, let's see. See the marker above your head? That's called an action icon. Okay, interact with things. Touch. It is time. We will drive back any Imperial standing between us and the King. Dalmasca's future hangs in the balance. Stay focused on the foes before you, Rex. I will watch rearward. Open the party member by pressing triangle. We can examine equipment and all that. But no time for that now. Battle. That red line is a hostile target line. Take heed, you're being targeted. When foes target you, the line is red. When you target a foe, the line is blue. If you see a red line, look for foes at once. If they are not readily apparent, use the right stick to look around, and when you've found them, press X to open the battle menu. There we can select attack. He's also telling us to use potions if our health gets low. Alright, give me one moment. I meant to turn the music to the OST because I've never played this game with the OST before, and I was reading that it is different.
Captain?
Yeah, we're gonna hit that thing with our swords. Get him! Eh! Need to cure myself.
My engines are hit. She'll not hold much longer.
We receive you, Tomberry. You've leave to retire. Well fought.
My thanks, Antlion. Tonberry disengaging.
There's no simple way through the fortress. The minimap up the top right of your screen may not be enough to gain your bearings. Should you lose your way, consult your location with touchpad. This will bring up the map of the fortress we gave you before we set out. If you still find yourself at a loss, pressing L3 will allow you to view the location map as you move. Navigate your way through as you see fit. Yeah, if we click like this, we can see the whole map as we walk through it. It's very useful.
Vossler! Where are you?
What if Captain Azelus has fallen?
Don't talk such nonsense. Vossler's laughed in the face of death far too many times for him to stop now. Men like him don't die in places like this. We must make haste to reach the king. We will take him to safety.
Is His Majesty unharmed?
He'll agree to an unconditional surrender. They wouldn't dare touch him until the wax on his seal is dry.
But if we arrive after he signed the treaty...
Wait. Quickly, Rex.
I know he said quickly, but I'm still investigating. There are several enemy soldiers beyond this point. However, Rex, there's no need to destroy them all. Sometimes it's necessary to escape. The R2 command can allow you to abandon the fight with an enemy and run away. Escaping from a pointless battle is nothing to be ashamed about. Potion. But yeah, we can flee and just choose not to fight. We don't... In this point in the game, we're not even gaining XP. So there's really no reason to do stuff like that. This is a save crystal, Rex. You can save your progress by approaching a save crystal and pressing X. Touching one of these crystals will also fully restore your HP and MP. Though you will gradually recover MP as you move about, it can take time. Do not miss this opportunity to refresh yourself and your allies. There's more I would tell you, but we've no time. Heed the lessons of the battlefield and you will do well. Come, we must reach His Majesty before it's too late.
Intruders! Don't let them escape!
Sir, we have little time. You must go to the king. I'll handle these.
Fight well.
Let's give myself a cure. Ooh, got a combo. I'm here to save you, Your Majesty! Or everyone can already be dead.
It's okay, they're just sleeping.
Your Majesty.
With many knife wounds.
Captain, why? Our king, what have you done?
The king intended all along to sell Damaska to the Empire. His Majesty was a traitor.
Captain,
What's a little knife nap between friends?
You're right. He's such a good buddy.
Well, so much for peaceful negotiations.
We'll never surrender to you. We are not cattle to be sold by a traitor king.
But the war is over, my dear Captain. You have lost. Dalmasca is the property of the Empire now. And to think, we intended to let you keep some of your sovereignty, out of respect. But now you've gone and ruined that. Haven't you, Captain?
We will never bow to you.
And the people of Dalmasca will hate you for it. Take the captain away.
Off you go.
Vaughn.
And that's the end of the prologue. Well, the first part of the prologue. There's still more.
Pretenses of peace left by the wayside. The Arcadian forces resumed their advance toward Rabanasta. Dalmasca's doom had been decided.
There is no peace.
To make resistance would serve no end. With this foremost in my thoughts, I, to the people of Dalmasca. Sons and daughters of Dalmasca, I bid you lay down your arms. Raise songs of prayer in their stead. Prayer for His Majesty King Raminas, ever merciful, a man devoted wholly to peace. Prayer, too, for the noble Princess Ash, who, wrought with grief at her kingdom's defeat, has taken her own life.
No, the princess died too.
Captain Bosch von Ronsenberg, for incitement of sedition and the assassination of His Royal Majesty King Raminas, has been found guilty of high treason and put to his death. They who at this late hour choose still the sword are cut of the same cloth as the captain. Traitors who would lead Dalmasca to her ruin. Dalmasca's surrender without terms was soon to follow.
So yeah, now Dalmasca belongs to the Empire that just conquered us. Hooray!
Vaughn! Hurry it up or they'll find us.
I know. Just a little more. You keep an eye out for me up there, Kites. 1, 2, 3 more. Right. Time to clean house.
Gotta kill some rats. Gotta stab some rats.
Yeah.
Ratatouille.
No, there's no rat controlling me.
Yeah. Ha.
Wow, Vaughn, you got them all yourself? Guess I know who to call when something big comes along.
Hey, it's good practice for the desert. I'm ready for anything now. That's enough for today. You should get back to Miguel's place, Kites. Aren't you running errands for him?
Oops, totally forgot. You should come, Vaughn. He's busy today. Might have some work for you to do, too.
I've got other, work to do. Hey, lock this place up for me, will you? If Miguel finds out we've been down here, he'll tan our hides.
Huh? What'd you say? Sir, you haven't paid, and I... What? Haven't paid? On second thought, please, sir, take it. It's a gift.
Leave the poor sod be. We don't want trouble today.
Your luck, peddler.
Oops, sorry.
Which way you're going, churl? What? My pouch! It's gone! The boy! Get out the way! Oh!
Oh, the little scamp.
What? Hey, that's mine.
What do you mean, yours? You've been stealing again. What happens if they catch you? We need you to be there for us, Vaughn. You're no good to anyone if you're locked away in a dungeon.
Oh, what? Am I the leader now? We're orphans. The first thing you learn is you gotta watch out for yourself. Come on, Penelo. You know it as well as I do. Hey, you give that back. What do you think you're doing?
I thought that this money was the people of Dalmasca's property. The Imperials stole it from us, so it's only fair that we take it back. It's our duty as Dalmascans. Well, wasn't that what you said?
Yeah, but I never said anything about taking it back from me.
This is for that bread you took the other day. Just because I help Miguelo out every now and then, it doesn't mean that you get to eat for free too, you know.
I know that. You think I like living like this? One of these days, I'll fly an airship of my own. I'll be a sky pirate, free to go where I will.
Oh, whoops. Sorry, I was pulling up my notes. I didn't mean for the game to pause. Give me 1 second, guys. Let's pause now, and then after this, I won't need to unpause it again. Okay. That should be good.
Well, be careful. You'll never fly anything if you're rotting in a dungeon. Oh, Miguelo had some errands that need doing. He wanted you to drop by his place. It might be a good idea to lend a hand.
Alright, your location map often bears a mark showing your destination. Consult the map when you are unsure of where to go next. Okay, what could Miguel want? Better go see him at his shop. And yeah, right there is his shop. How much money do we have? Oh, we only got like 150 gil. That's chump change. I'm not expecting that much, but we did just steal from a soldier.
Penelo said you needed something?
Had me some packages supposed to be arriving by courier. In the morning, perhaps he ran into some trouble out in the desert. Now I've no foodstuffs to prepare for the banquet tonight.
So you want me to find this courier? Hey, no problem.
No problem. The desert teems with trouble. I'd be sending you to early grave, my boy. No, I've arranged for some replacement goods from Tomage over at the Sandsea.
So you want me to go to the tavern to pick him up?
Actually, I asked Heists to do that. Wouldn't you know he's gone missing on me, too. I can't leave my shop, and I've Penelo on another chore at the moment, you see. What I want you to do is run over to the Sandsea and fetch Heists back. What do you say?
Sounds wild.
It's easy work, and you'll thank me for it someday.
Alright, so we're going to the Sandsea, which is just a bar down the road.
There you are, Kites. Stop loafing around.
Look, Vaughn, look! This is it! This is why Miguelo's courier didn't get here on time.
A creature spotted in the Ester sand. What is that thing?
Ah, Vaughn. Miguelo sent you too, did he? He's a busy man these days, that Miguelo, if I dare say so myself. I don't envy him the work, though. Not a bit. Quite the affair throwing a banquet to welcome the Imperials, eh?
Welcoming? We should be... whatever. Say, Tomaj, what's this?
Ah, don't remind me. Got some nastiness out there in the Ester Sand. What's stopping our couriers? And that means shortages all around. Thought I'd put up a bill, offer a reward to anyone who can knock that nasty back in its place.
Now that's work. Sounds 10 times better than running errands for Miguelo.
That's right. Vaughn, you should give it a shot.
And you should be getting back to Miguelo. Now, Kites. He was waiting for you.
Oh, right.
So, here's how it works. People post bills here on the notice board when they have a monster they need taken care of. Headhunters track people, right? Well, hunters track monsters. The monster you're hunting is called your mark. Here's the bill I posted for the Rogue Tomato, the mark I've petitioned to have hunted. Do you want to hear all the details? I think I got it. Alright, but I'll be expecting you to take care of that Rogue Tomato for me. Oh, and I'll give you something to help keep track of your hunts. A clan primer. Use it to refresh your memory about hunts you've accepted. Go ahead and take this while you're at it. Just a little something to commemorate your first hunt. An Orachia armlet. Huh. Looks like you can't even equip that yet. Know why? You don't have the license for it. Think of licenses as mileposts, marking your progress as your combat skills improve. Swords, bows, black magics, white magics, none of it does you a lick of good until you have the license to use it. Same goes for that armlet. Tomaj, how can I equip this great treasure you've bestowed on me, you ask? Easy. Learn by doing. Let's give it a try. I'd say you're ready to hunt that mark for me. Oh, you'll be needing this to leave the city. Just show
No license, illegal magic, illegal magic.
Yep. Just show it to the watch at the gate. The east gate's the one you'll want to head out. Once you've taken care of that mark for me, let me know. Your work won't go unrewarded. Alright, use the license command and the party member to obtain accessories 1, then use equip command to equip it. Once you've chosen a license board, you won't be able to change it right away, so choose wisely. You'll be able to change boards later in the game. In order to use weapons, armor, and magics, you must first obtain the proper license. Learn the licenses that support your playstyle to create your own unique party. Alright, so that's a lot of words that may not make a lot of sense. But essentially, we must choose a job, and our job will allow us to equip different things. So going over pretty much all of them. The Shikari, warriors who fight nimbly across hill and dale. They use daggers and specialize in techniques. The Bushi are sword masters who devote themselves to body and soul to their lords. These are the katana users. So here are daggers, katanas. Black mages use black magic to attack. Archers use bow. Foe breakers use techniques to lower the stats of your enemies. And also use big weapons like axes and hammers. Time battle mages, essentially they just use crossbows and time magic. I don't understand why they didn't just call it a time mage, but I think it's because time battle mages can also use like heavier armor to balance the fact that they don't have anything besides time magic, and you don't get time magic for a very long time. So if they didn't give them something, they'd be almost completely useless. Monks can fight unarmed and with poles. Knights use big swords. Red Battle Mage is similarly to the Time Battle Mage, except it uses white magic, black magic, and there's even some magics that only red mages can learn. So they have a lot of weird stuff. The Machinists are people who use guns, as well as like status techniques, but those are pretty much useless, to be honest, because like status ailments generally are not very good in this game. I'm sure someone will point out how they could actually be good, but to be honest, most enemies... This is one of those games where bosses are resistant to 99% of all status ailments. You have the Elan, who use spears. The white mage, who, you know, it's a white mage, they cure people. And back to the Shikari. So, in this game, you want everyone to have, like, diverse movesets. Or you could have everyone be the same thing, but then you'd have to get, like, equipment. And there's a lot of one-of-a-kind equipment in this game. So you don't really want to do that. Okay, so for us, we're going to be going... let's see, checking my notes. For Vaughn, we're going to make him a knight. Is that right? Yes. Then we can equip the armlet if we grab this. We can also take a look at what we want. As you can see, going down this line up here, we learned swords, shield, sword, shield, sword, shield, sword, shield. So if you want your equipment, you're going to have to go down this line. If you want accessories, accessories are all over down here. Then we can get some focus. There's a lot of weird techniques and all that. Here's your armor. It's a lot to go over right now. So just know that we're going to be a knight. So expect heavy armor, big swords, big damages, things like that. Oh wait, I forgot to double check the rogue tomato. Alright, we accepted the hunt. Okay, Tomage already started. Because okay, so you have to get the hunt, then you have to talk to the person who gives you the hunt, who was Tomage, but they already handled that part for us. Now, I should say that I am currently playing the PC Zodiac Age version, which means that the game does come with a fast forward feature if we ever get tired walking down a road for, you know, look how long this is taking. Just a walk. By a simple button press, I can speed things up insanely quickly and just noom.
You there, let's see some papers, boy. No public passage on account of the Lord Consul's parade.
Oh, gee, that's too bad. You see, it just so happens that your provisioner for the fete tonight, he sent me to pick up a few choice morsels for the, consul's dining pleasure. He wants them quick. I got the writ of transit right here. You see? Signed, Magello. I just hate to see the consul upset because his food wasn't ready on time. And I sure hate to see him take it out on you.
The Lord Consul is a great man, and not one to take offense in such trifling matters. Move along, boy. Wouldn't do to keep the consul waiting. Right. Gates are closed after this.
So yeah, we don't have to have the game fast forward all the time, but it will help immensely with things like grinding. And welcome to the Dalmasca Estusand. You know, it's probably games like this that actually made me dislike deserts. But you know, over the years I've kind of grown used to this place, at least. Needs more sand. No, there will be more deserts. There are so many deserts in this game. Right now, we're just kind of leveling up. I want to have one more level before we fight the Rogue Tomato. See, I have a couple potions. I do have to make sure not to get near that T-Rex, though. A little bit of cash. Alright, one of them's done. Potion myself. Okay, now let's head back to town real fast. And by real fast, I mean new. Touch. Alright, but now this thing should not really be a problem. Oh, you think jumping down there will save you? Rogue Tomato vanquished.
Galbana lilies? Never thought I'd see him growing out here. Ugh. This'll make a nice souvenir. Time to call it a day.
And a handful of Galbana lilies. Alright, so we've been introduced to the license board, but now let me explain that if it wasn't obvious, whenever you beat up an enemy, they will sometimes drop an item. They will drop EXP, which levels you up, like, you know, standard RPG stuff, and also an LP. Most enemies in the game only give one. But that is what we use to go through our license board. So, it doesn't matter big or small, every kill you get is worth at least 1 LP. Therefore, it's helping us make progress with our license board. And we need 15 license points in order to be able to equip regular swords. So that's our first goal. And I'm also getting a little bit more because I also want to be able to equip armor. Alright, we currently have 33 license points. So we can get that sword. We need 7 more in order to equip a armor, though. And of course we need the money to buy armor, but one thing at a time. Okay, so that's 1. Two. 3. That might be a little bit out of my level range right now. 4. 5. 6. All right. And if we go to licenses, we can grab heavy armor 1. Oh, they wouldn't let me through. Nothing to do now but wait until the ceremony's over. Oh, but I went through. Ah, Vaughn. I guess I'm not the only one who got locked out of the city. I told Pinello about the mark you were going after, and I guess I got her worrying, so the two of us headed out here to find you. As soon as I stepped out, the guards closed the gates, and things got crazy. I haven't been able to find her since.
Stand back there. Back! This gate's closed until the ceremony's over, do you hear?
Now what?
Open the gate! Alright, out the way.
Wait a second. How come you let these chocobos through the gate and not us?
What of it? This here's a pedigreed parader, boy. Cost tens of thousands of gil, this one did. A prettier price than 100 of you provincials would fetch. Keep your distance. We don't want the chocobos sticking a peasant.
What'd you say?
Step aside! Right then, move them in.
Well... that does it.
Ho ho! A fine chocobo you have there. Yes, cedar down stock if I'm not mistaken. Change the soil, change the chocobo, am I right? Yes, different soil means different bouquet, too. Take a Dalmascan Barrow's wine, It may lack the flavor and depth of some of your Arcadian wines, but it has a certain strength of character. It's not bad, really, once you get used to it. Care for some, sirs? There's more than enough for all to cool their throats, of course.
You let these carts through the closest gate is ordered. My mail's choked with this sand.
Don't give me a scare like that. You're lucky that ended where it did.
Right. Now's our chance to go through.
The ceremony will be starting soon. I best be hurrying.
Okay, well... Vaughn, wait! What is it? Vaughn!
Let's go check out the ceremony!
We will have order. I give you your new consul, His Imperial Highness Lord Vane Solidor, Commandant of the Arcadian Empire's Western on... Your Excellency.
People of Rabanastre, is it with hatred you look upon your consul? With hatred you look upon the Empire?
Spit on your empire! Straight back to Arcadia!
There was little point in asking. But know this, I harbor no idle hopes of frustrating that hatred. Nor shall I ask your fealty. That is the due of your fallen king, and rightly so. King Ramanas loved his people, strove to bring you peace. His was a rule worthy of your devotion. Even now, he remains among you, protecting you. His ardor for the peace and weal of Dalmasca falters not. I would ask only that you do your king honor. Together let us embrace the peace His Majesty would surely desire. 2 years now divide us from war's bitter end, yet still its shadow looms over all, stifling the infant peace a pall only you may cast off. Achieve but this one thing, and your hatred of me and of the Empire will grieve me not. I will stand fast. I will endure your hatred, suffer your slings and arrows. I will defend Dalmasca. Here I will pay my debt. I swear it now. Though King Ramanas and Lady Ash be gone, they stand ever at the side of their people. In honoring peace, you do honor to their memory and to Dalmasca. What I ask plain. My hopes now rest with you.
Is Rabanasta to your liking, my lord?
It is magnificent. Take this cathedral, for instance. Elegant, yet whimsical in its execution. A stunning example of Galtean architecture. I hope Lord Gramus might one day look upon it himself.
The patron of this evening's banquet, may it please your excellency.
I am Miguel, your highness. It is truly a profound honor to make the acquaintance of our future emperor, highness. The people of Rabanasta join me in welcoming you.
That's enough of highness. Though indeed I am our emperor's son, I am no prince. Arcadia's emperor is freely chosen by her people. I am but an elected official and nothing more.
I meant no disrespect.
Now that I think on it, I would not have you address me as Lord Consul, for that matter.
No?
Henceforth, I am a citizen of Rabanasta. Why don't you call me Vane?
I could not. That would not be right.
You are overly fond of formalities. I've just the remedy for that. Tonight you will join me, and we shall drink until you call me by name.
How can he stand about him like that?
Vaughn, you just do not get it, do you? He's not doing it because he wants to. You know what would happen if he didn't.
I know, it's just...
So, what would you do different?
I don't know. Well... I'd do something.
Vaughn. Vaughn, you haven't heard a single word I've said, have you? This place has changed so much. It's like it's not even Rabanasta anymore. Like the Empire is swallowing it whole.
Hey, Penelo, that fete tonight. You think they'll let us in?
Are you crazy? It's in the palace, and we don't have an invitation if you hadn't noticed.
So, how are we getting in?
As if I'd know. Why not ask Miguelo to get you in? Or go see old Dallin in Lowtown? Why the sudden interest, Vaughn?
I told you, I'm going to take back what's ours. Give back to Dalmasca. Come on, what do you think? If I find something, and it fetches a good price, how about I buy you all dinner?
Oh, please. You know as well as I do the first thing you'd buy is an airship. All hail Vaughn, sky part of Dalmasca. It's got a nice ring to it. Stay out of trouble.
An airship. I don't know. Maybe, but not through Miguelo. Time to pay old Dallin a visit.
Time to get some shadier jobs. You are now free to enter Lowtown and leave Rabanasta. Okay, let's first off head to the weapons store. I'll be closing the store early tonight. Special circumstances, you know. Should be quite an evening, yes. Alright, let's sell our many items. Okay, and here's another feature of the game. As you sell loot items, depending on what you sell, you can unlock bizarre goods. Essentially, these are sale items. You don't know exactly what is in them. Simple surcoat stitched from choice pieces of leather. You don't know exactly the item within it, but you can buy it for a reduced price, and then the chromed leathers are now ours. And many of these are one-of-a-kind items. So let's see. Contains 2 potions. Yeah, we'll buy that. Some of them do tell you what's in it, but oftentimes it's vague. Alright, so we can equip the broadsword. And before I do that, let's go to the armor shop and see if I can buy any heavy armor. Oof, expensive. Let's buy the leather armor. Sell the dagger. The leather clothing I was wearing. But it seems I'll need more money to get a leather shield. I can't even equip the leather shield anyway, so I'm not too upset by that. There is a part of me that just wants to run to the desert at hyperspeed right now, get a couple more license points to be able to equip that shield. Do I? Yeah, I guess we have time. Oh wait, this is the Western Sand. If I remember, it's more dangerous than the Ester Sand. But I guess we can give it a shot.
Fear not, Father. There will be bigger swords out there to swing at enemies.
Yes, but we want a shield. Let's see. Also, I forgot to equip that accessory that gives me more max HP. Yeah, let's leave this place. No point in fighting tougher enemies. The fast forward looks so silly, though. Again, gotta be careful. Do not want to aggravate the cockatrices. Go. Alright, how many does it take to get the shield? 15. We also have to hope I picked up enough loot. Definitely enough loot. Alright, we now have to head to Lowtown. Let's see, which way? Oh, yeah, south.
if it isn't Von Ratsbane. Come for a tip on how to secure something bigger and in armor by the East Gate?
What? You already heard about that?
Wise I may not be, but well informed I am.
They'll get what's coming to them someday, believe me. But that's not why I'm here.
Do tell.
I want to know how to sneak into the palace. They've got to have some great stuff in there. Thought I'd partake.
Not one to mince words, are you, boy? The Empire protects all that's hers, and that means the palace and all the treasures inside.
That's why I'm gonna do it. To take back what's ours.
So, our champion of the sewers aspires to noble action. Admirable. Perhaps I can help you. Ah, now that I think on it, there was a rumor. Yes, a secret passageway into the palace walls. A door and a magic stone that opens the way.
That's it. This is exactly why I came to talk to you first, Alan. So, where's this, magic stone?
Oh, I've had it for years, if I can remember where I've tucked it away.
I've heard all I need. So this crescent stone, can I have it? Then I can enter that secret passage into the palace, right? Not much of a listener, are you? The crescent stone has lost its magics. Without the power of a sunstone, it will be of little use. Right, so where can I get one of these sunstones? You seek Giza Plains. Speak with the nomads there. You will find your sunstone. Leave by South Gate and continue south. Their village is not far. There are like to be beasts on the plains, so be careful, my boy. You don't have to worry about me. I'll be back before you know it. Let's see, Giza Plains. Hang a right here and I'm practically at Southgate. This'll be easy. Touch. And welcome to the Giza Plains. Not exactly a desert, but also not the friendliest looking of locales.
Yeah.
Cartographers Guild. I'm just a traveling Moogle trying to scrape by. I should be here while the dry holds, Kupo, but the monsters during the rains are too scary. The dry should last a while longer, but take care during the rains, Kupo. Those big lightning balls don't mess around. Would you like to buy a map, Kupo? A fine purchase, Kupo. You won't regret it. Mughals honor. And yes, now we have a map of Giza Plains. So we don't need to, you know, look in every single nook and cranny. Have you come to see the dark crystals? Not everyone takes well to the heat of the Giza Plains. Ah, so it is a sunstone you seek. You've come to the right place. They can only be made here in Giza. They're quite valuable, though. So we can't go handing them out to just anyone who happens to wander through our camp. You see, we make and sell sunstones to earn the money we need to survive. Still, perhaps we can come to some arrangement. Would you hear my offer? The making of sunstones is a chore we give to the children of our camp. They roam the plains, traveling from dark crystal to dark crystal, drawing the light from the crystals into shadestones. One of these children, Jin, has not yet returned. He left carrying our supply of shadestones. If you find Jin for me and tell him to come back to the camp, you may take one of the sunstones he's made in return. Some of the children said they might have seen him south to the camp. You may want to speak with them yourself before leaving. Please find Jin and tell him to return at once.
Penelo? What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same, though the answer is pretty clear. No good.
What? I'm being good.
Is that right? So, then you wouldn't mind if I, say, tagged along, would you?
Huh?
Oh, don't worry. Miguelo's busy with preparations for the fete up at the palace. Why, I'm free for the whole day. Well, let's get going.
Penelo joins the party. Alright, this means that we also have to establish her license board. Let us see. Now I know what I'm going to make her, but at the same time, I don't know which one to give her first. Because one of my options is the red battle mage, and the other one is the archer. Red battle mages, we won't have access to so many spells because she can't use level 1 cures and all that. So I'm thinking I'm going to make her an archer, just so that she has access to her weapon right away. Okay, let's buy the short bow. And I think I need the arrows. Okay, licenses. Okay, so now she can use light armor. Okay, she doesn't have the exact armor I want, but then again, going from cloth to this. It's not that big of a deal right now. Here, Vaughn, let me give you these before we go. There's all sorts of monsters out there, so you can never be too careful. So far you've been traveling by yourself, but now that I'm here, we can travel as a party. You can give commands to allies in your party, just like you've been doing for yourself up to now. I'll make my decisions about what to do too, but you can give me some specific commands, and I'll take care of those first. Got it? Oh, one more thing. If you don't want me to fight on my own, you can always turn my gambits off. With my gambits turned off, I won't do anything until you give the word. You should really think about using gambits for yourself, you know. They can make managing a battle a lot easier. I love that they say that, but we still don't have access to gambits until we get even more party members. Like, we can't change them around at all. Vaughn, I think Jin was supposed to be somewhere south of the village. We might find him faster if we headed a different way. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're just gonna have to head south and try and fight things along the way. I wonder if we can take out one of those. It is sleeping, so quite possibly.
Yeah.
Let's see, Pinello does not start with any magics, right? No. The thing is, even if you're not a mage, if you start with, if you start with Cure, you can still use Cure.
Yeah.
More. Ah, you got stuck. A chest with 2 gil. I know that the loot in this game is super randomized most of the time, but it still sucks opening a chest and it being like, 2 gil! This is a complete waste of my time. I mean, a firestone from a hyena is worth 35.
Yeah. Yeah.
I hunger. No. Burp. No.
Thank you for feeding Mr. Muffinberry.
Yeah.
Stop attacking her. Alright, we are not doing too well. Let's throw some potions around. How's it going? I'm doing good. We are currently, in the early sections of Final Fantasy XII. Trying to get ourselves a sunstone in order to find a way to sneak into the palace, get some treasure, all things good.
No.
Typical JRPG stuff. We've already fought rats in sewers. You've never seen or played this Final Fantasy? Yeah, this Final Fantasy is wild. It's one of the more unique ones. This was the first one that took us away from turn-based combat. Hold on. Sorry, I had to check something real fast. But yeah, it was the first one to take us away from turn-based combat, unless you count... Well, I guess you could count Final Fantasy X-2 as doing that, but that still had, like, its own battle area. And Final Fantasy XI was also its own thing, being an MMO. So yeah, I guess there were ones before it, but this is definitely one of the weirder Final Fantasies. Then again, now we have Devil May Cry Final Fantasy, so I don't know what to think about it. Anyway, hello, Nomad Youth. Yeah, my name's Jin. What's it to ya, kid? You are injured. Masuo wants me to come back to the village, huh? Huh, that could be a problem. Let's see. Maybe my leg's better now. Nope. No good. Still hurts. I tripped running from some monsters. Guess I pulled something. I'm never gonna get any sunstones made like this. I just need to make one more to be finished for today. I didn't want to head back so short, so I thought I'd give my leg a rest and try again. Why are you out here looking for me anyhow? So you need a sunstone, huh? Well, if Masya doesn't mind, I'll give you a shade stone, but I'm still not sure I can walk yet. You'll have to turn it into a sunstone, okay? Don't worry, I'll tell you how. You do know that we use dark crystals and shade stones to make sunstones, right? There's your shade stone. As for dark crystals, you'll find them all over Giza Plains. This stone right here beside me is one of the smaller ones. The bigger crystals have something inside that soaks up sunlight and shines real bright. See? That one over there? If you take that shade
Father,
stone,
I crave violence. May I eat the crab?
You may not eat our crab. He is friend. You may eat the enemies I kill, though. It will absorb the energy from it. There are 4 shining dark crystals in Giza right now. If you have trouble finding them, just stop and scan the horizon. There's no way to tell how much energy you can draw from any one crystal without trying. You shouldn't need to use all 4 though. This gauge will show you how much energy the shade stones absorb. When it's full, you'll have yourself a sunstone. Once you've made the sunstone, bring it to me, and I'll make sure it's up to snuff. I'll go ahead and mark the dark crystals on your map too. See you when you get back here and when you're done. So yeah, we're just gonna wander around touching the shade stones.
Yeah.
Collecting loot from enemies. Oh yeah, and also, I love this. You can find other hunters in the field. They're actually on your side and trying to help you. So this one saw Pinello and gave her protect. Like I said, this Final Fantasy is one of the ones that actually feels like a real world. Because you see other hunters walking around and helping you out. They're taking on jobs just like you can take on jobs. Yeah, let's just find the next crystal, okay? Let's see, none here, so let's head north. Let's go! Whatever you are.
Yeah.
And touch.
Yeah.
Kill the rabbit. Oh, oops. Didn't mean to fight this rabbit. Okay, we've pretty much done a whole lap around this place, so I'm gonna turn the fast forward on. I love the PC version of this game. Can you new them in PC? Yes, the PC version and later ports added the 4x speed button. That's it, nothing to it. Let's take it back to Jin and see what he says. I hope we did it right. Sure, let's go. And we got a sunstone. Hey, you got a sunstone. Let's take a look. Seems okay to me. Not bad for city folk. So, here's what happened. Masua's always warning us to stay away from the werewolves, right? Well, a bunch of us decided we'd have a little contest, see who's the bravest. It started out as a lark, but Tot said that none of us kids living in the plains should be scared of monsters. I guess I got carried away. Don't let any of the grown-ups know, though, okay? Anyway, my leg's feeling better now. Let's head back to the village. I'll race you, try and keep up. Yeah, the werewolves there are no joke. Jin made it back home safe and sound. He's a good boy, but how his mind wanders.
One of my legs hurt. Good luck figuring out which.
It's the back right one. We can never see that one. He never thinks of the worry it causes me. I'm sorry if he was any trouble. Please take these with my thanks. Money, potions, and teleport stones. Jin gave you a sunstone, yes? I hope it may be of some help to you. Alright, so if I go see old Dallin, then Pinello will leave my party temporarily while I go do story stuff. So before we let Pinello off, we're going to see if there's any hunts available, because doing them by myself is not really great. But with a partner, it's actually much better. Alright, we have a new hunt for Thextera. Mutant Wolf. The petitioner is Ghastly and Rabinaster. Seek brave souls for slaying a fearsome beastie. My future rests on your swift response. My name is Ghastly. Seek me in the Sandsea Tavern. Alright, let's go see him. He should be here. Tomage, Tavern Master, Barkeep, Ghastly. You saw my bill to hunt Thextera? If you're looking for Ghastly, you found him. I own a shop over in the bazaar, but times have been tough, so I put in an order for some new goods, hoping to stir up some business. Put everything I own as collateral against that shipment. Trouble is, this beastie in the Western Sand's been attacking the caravans. As it happens, my goods are supposed to be arriving by way of the Western Sand too. If this Thextera were to attack, what of my goods? Please, you must kill Thextera for me. Accept the hunt and I'll tell you where to find it. Now we're talking. Thextera stalks the Western Sand in a region known as Galtea Downs. The caravan drivers said they were set upon along the cliff wall to your left as you leave the city via the west gate. I'm depending on you. If our shop goes under, my wife and I will be turned out on the streets. So yep, we just have to go find it in the Western Sand. Save game in case this goes horribly wrong.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's see, all we have to do is hug the left wall and we'll eventually find it.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah.
Ooh. Good attack. I might die from that. Alright, Thextera vanquished. Yeah, now you guys see why I didn't try to do this solo with Vaughn earlier. Alright, did we ever turn in the quest to Tomaj? Ah, Vaughn, defeated that rogue tomato, did you? I was worried you might not be ready just yet, but you did a fine job of it. Here, your bounty for completing the hunt. You followed through on that hunt like a real professional. I'm gonna let you in on a little something to help you along. Did you ever notice a Banga standing watch in front of a building in the north end? It might be worth your time to pay him a visit. Show him the clan primer I gave you. He'll let you inside. As for what's there, you'll just have to go see for yourself. You did it! You brought down Thextera! Thank you so much! You saved me and my wife. This isn't much, but I want you to take it for helping us out. Well, it's time I headed back to my shop. Say, you should stop by sometime. Maybe I'll have a little something for you. I'm afraid it won't be much, so don't go too far out of your way. But if you happen to be near the bazaar, say hello, agreed? And we have a new quest available of the Flowering Cactoid. A spiteful beast threatens desert travelers and now fixes its gaze upon our humble camp. We can ignore this threat no longer. Hunters, to arms! Yes, we will go see the petitioner. And it's just a little past where we were in the Ester Sand. And I know he said don't go too far out of his way, but the bazaar is not that far away and we can go pay him a visit right now. Oh, hello! I wanted to thank you again for your help. Our shipment arrived safely and business has been brisk. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten our arrangement. Go to a nearby shop, any will do, and look in the bazaar goods. I put together a little something from goods we received, and you shouldn't have any trouble finding it. It is still very awkward to me that the bazaar doesn't have, like, a readily available shop. Like, the shops we use are on the east part. The bazaar has no shops. And there, we can get ourselves the Forgotten Grimoire. Text dating from antiquity, prescribing tactics and guidance to those who would walk a given path. So we need a lot of money in order to get it. It's not something we'll get right away, but it's something to save up for. Let's see, as of now, we were told to go see a banga in the North End. Ah, you've got your primer. So you have. Well, what are you standing around out here for? In with ya. I can't quite recall your face. Are you new? Might want to pay special heed to what folks inside have to say. Whether you going in or not. Okay. Yep, and welcome to the Clan Hall. New member, are ya? My name's Bansat. I'm a hunter here in Clan Centurio. Pleased to meet ya. You look like you barely know which end of the sword goes in the monster. Don't do anything to hurt the clan or yourself. Kupopo, yours is a new face. Are you a hunter? Welcome to our clan hall. I'm Montblanc, founder of Clan Centurio. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Kupo. Our clan has a very strict entrance examination. We should begin yours at once. And you pass! Moogles are quick to make up their minds, Kupo. We are now a member of Clan Centurio. Here in the Clan Hall, you'll hear about especially dangerous marks you won't find posted on any board the moment they rear their ugly heads. Well, I'll get into filing the necessary clan membership certificates. I'll be finished in no time flat, Kupo. Kupo, I nearly forgot! Now that you're a member, you can make purchases from our clan shop in the Muthru Bazaar. Now the bazaar has a shop. Be sure to stop by, Kupo. Oh, one more thing. The magic and techniques you learn on the license board come in real handy on a hunt, Kupo. If, say, you're thinking you'd like to make some adjustments to someone's board, well, Kupo, I'm the Moogle you need to come see. Happy hunting! All your membership papers are in order, Kupo. Allow me to give you this to commemorate your joining the guild. I'll have a little something for you each time you attain a new clan rank, Kupo. 3 potions. Keep up the splendid work, Kupo. Kupo, you're a hedge knight already. You've been burning the midnight oil, Kupo. Clan Centurio knows how to treat its hard-working members, Kupo. Here, a reward for your accomplishment. 2 warp motes and 2 teleport stones. Keep up the splendid work, Kupo. Let's see, it's another great day for Clan Centurio, Kupo. Any new marks? Kupo? I'm sorry, but I don't have any hunts to tell you about at the moment, Kupo. Alright, so nothing at the moment. And now we can visit the bazaar. I'm not sure if they have anything for us, to be honest. Heard the boss gave you the okay, but it's not that simple, lad. We've got strict rules you've got to abide by here. The things I can sell you depend on your clan rank. If you want a crack at the good stuff, best raise your rank. I doubt you'll be disappointed. Didn't mean to talk your ear off. Go on and take a look at what we have, for your rank, of course. And we can sell, and we can buy green magics here. Unfortunately, I don't really have a use for green magics at the moment. Green magics being the kind of magics that cause status ailments, and as I've mentioned before, most bosses are incredibly resistant to that stuff. Anyway, we do have to head to the Ester Sand for the flowering cactoid hunt. Alright, make it past the dinosaur. And into the village. That's my chocobo just over there. Has a fondness for shiny things. Buries everything it can get its beak on. My most recent victim, all the gil I made in Rabanastre. At least they've opened the road to the Nabra, to the Nebra. I lost profits to make up. Let's see, if I remember correctly, you can find a lot of this stuff. Like the gil and all that, all the shinies. But there's only like one item worth finding. Yeah, the firefly. And by worth finding, it's not a good item. Let's see, what does it do again? Reduces EXP earned to 0. Yeah, it's not something we're ever going to use. But it does raise your strength and magic power by 1. By 1. Anyway, hey Dontro. Now that the ceremony for this new council's over, they finally opened the road to the Nebra. Oh, you'll hear about the bill I posted. That's the first good news I've heard all day. So, you'll hunt this flowering cactoid for me? That's what I wanted to hear. So, let's tell you what you need to know. You probably saw some creatures that look like cactuses on your way here from Rabanastre. Speak of the devil. You've seen them before, right? Mostly they keep to themselves. Mostly. But every now and then, a different sort of cactoid comes along, has a flower on its head. They're the troublemakers. Smarter than your average cactoid, and they have a taste for blood. Can't count how many times they've attacked the outpost. But they don't dare attack while I'm on watch. They've tried that once. Learned their lesson. Look, there it is now. The flowering cactoid's the one up front. Look at it there. Mocking us! They did a number on this poor Sikh's belongings, too. Needles everywhere. I'd hunt it down myself, but I'm stuck here on watch. I asked a passing merchant to submit the bill for me. And that's where you come into the story. The flowering cactoid's been lurking out in the Yardang labyrinth. Do us all a favor and hunt it down for me. Oh, and when you kill it, don't forget to take the flower. The apothecaries can make a potent salve from its petals. And I believe where I'm at right now, yeah, this is the Yardang Labyrinth, so it's hanging out somewhere here. Ooh, an alpha wolf. There it is. Now we do have to be careful because if it gets low on HP, it will use 1,000 needles, and then I'll have to resurrect the person who gets shot by it, because it does 1,000 damage. Dang, it got a lot of hits in a row. Alright, it's currently retreating, so as of right now, we should kill everything along the way. Battle of the century, folks. Keep in mind, it still has that one trick up its sleeve when it gets to critical health. Oh no. Not a cactoid. They also can use 1,000 needles. Oh no. When did you get so fast? That's right, keep shooting it, Pinello. And Phoenix down Vaughn. Oh, darn it. I was not expecting a 3-hit combo there. Come on, keep smacking it. Are you joking? We have to finish it now. Finish it, please. I hate this. Okay, so we're gonna come back when we have, like, 3 party members instead. God, that thing's annoying. I was not expecting the blind at the end. That really threw me off. But we need more training. I can probably handle the cockatrices now. Okay, so we have some licenses we can use now. Let's see, what do I want? I think I'm going to start with giving myself more max HP. Hold on, I gotta kill 2 more enemies. There, just gave myself 210 more HP. As for you, what do you want? Your max HP is located up here. That might be an obvious good one to give her. But as a archer, she also gets access to a lot of swiftness, which will allow her to attack faster. So now Vaughn's a lot tankier. We're not going to be grinding here forever. I just wanted to get some of that stuff. Anyway, let's sell our loot and then go see, old Dallin and continue with the story.
Hey, Vaughn. It's been a long time since we did anything together. Too long. I had a really good time. Well, I should probably be getting back to the store. Actually, I was kind of supposed to be watching the place for Miguelo. And Vaughn, try to stay out of trouble. For me. I don't know what I'd do if you weren't here. If something happened to you.
I'm not going anywhere, okay?
That's what I wanted to hear. See you later.
Sorry, Penelo.
Oh, so you've got the Sunstone, have you? Hand it over, my boy, and I'll use it to give the Crescent Stone back its magics like I promised.
Now you'll be wanting to know how to sneak into the palace, eh? First you go to Storehouse 5. You know the one. 2 doors she has. Now the right takes Ban Ratsbane to his territorial hunting grounds in the sewer bottom. But that's not the way you'll go. No, you'll take the left door, down into the Garum Scythe waterway. The waterway leads to a stair, the stair to the palace cellars. That's your way in. But don't go counting your gil just yet, my boy. Getting into the palace was the easy part. The way into the treasury is carefully hidden. That's where this Crescent Stone comes in. The magics it bears can open the hidden door to the treasury, you see. Listen, Vaughn, for the words I shall speak are most important, and not to be forgotten. Do you understand? The Signet yearns for Sunstone strength to light the clouded way. Once in the palace, you'll find the Signet tile, very important. Give to it the sun's power, and it will light your path. Very well. Oh, a warning. Be aware that if you're caught, you'll spend the rest of your short life rotting in the Nalbina dungeons. So, look sharp, my boy. And don't go running off before you're ready. Plans freshly hatched have a habit of tumbling from the nest straight into the hunter's stew pot.
Thanks for that. Anyway. Beneath Rabanasta, the Garum Scythe waterway.
Squads 3 through 6 are in place. They stand ready. So far, the Imperials haven't noticed a thing.
Then go now and hurry the others. By nightfall, we must ensure all our men are in place.
Sir.
just need to head up, cross the waterway. Hey Vaughn, I finally worked out how to get the door on the left side open. I hope there's something in there besides rats. I wanted you to go in first, so I waited for you to come before opening it. Well, that's one of the reasons I waited. Thing is, I'm gonna need some special tools to open the door. Gonna need you to go fetch them for me. I know, not the most exciting thing to do, is it? I'm just messing with you. I've got everything I need ready to go. Hang on while I open it. Let's see. Yeah, that should do it. Huh? It's open! Now we've got a whole nother place to explore. Oh, and I almost forgot. Take these with you before you go. No telling what's down there. Might come in handy. XII Waterway. Let's see, we do not have a map for this area.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. I think the other direction is a dead end, so I want to check it for treasure.
Yeah.
Ooh, and there's an item here. Phoenix Down. What hurt that rat? Were they fighting each other?
Yeah.
Potion is good.
Yeah. Ha.
And yoink.
Yeah.
Stab the rats. Stab the rats. Why were the rats confused?
Yeah.
More money. Little money.
Ha. Yeah. Ha.
And then you die next. No, don't run. You're heading towards a dead end.
Yeah.
Very thankful I upgraded my HP before coming here.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I probably would have spent like 2 potions already. Alright, where's the battle lore? Like, it's gotta be something the game would give me. Okay,
May
so...
I sip a potion, Father?
No, you may not sip a potion. We need those. Okay, so the battle lores are located here. There are a lot of them, though, at the very least. Each of those increases my physical attack damage. I don't remember by how much each. I think it's like 10% each, which is still very good. And knights get a ton of battle lores. But all of my HP stuff is like right here. So I'd have to go... I'd have to get a whole bunch of more... random stuffs.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, your licenses are more than just the equipments that you can use or the magics you can cast. It also has a whole bunch of passive buffs that just make you stronger.
Yeah.
And it's a neat, in my opinion, I do enjoy the license board system. I think it is good. But at the same time, oh, isn't that a rare enemy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Razorfin might be rare. Hopefully he drops something good. Yeah, it was worth 2 license points. That's how you know it was a special enemy right now. The palace should be right up these stairs. Won't be easy getting out. Am I ready for this? It's now or never. Basically, if you wanted to train any more, that was your last chance before this point where there really won't be a lot of battles. But you have to beat them. Alright, infiltration successful. And we got a map. Ooh, an elixir. Have you gathered up all of the occasionals? Good. You'll be on cleanup duty when the feat's over. Wait here until we're ready for you. No one goes to the upper floor until we give the order. Step out of line and you will be punished. Wait here until I have further directions for you. What's he doing, trying to go upstairs? Trying to go upstairs, ain't you? I know. You're hungry. I don't blame you. An empty stomach make me want to crash the feet too. No use trying to hide it. Look here, I'll help you out. Okay, so press square to call the guard. I'll handle him when he comes, and you make for the stairs. Get too close and he's liable to notice you. Let's give her a try.
Over here!
Now's your chance. Get going. What was it that old Dallin said? The signet yearns for sunstone strength to light the clouded way. But there was more. Oh yeah! Once in the palace you'll find the signet tile. Give it the sun's power and it will light your path. Looks like I've got a signet to find. That does not match it. It is amazing how dense these guards are. Like, I am right here and he can't see me.
Over here!
Okay, now let's slip behind where they were. Is this it? No. Maybe? Oh, it is. A beautiful signet is painted on the floor. It appears to be a representation of a lion. I mean, not really, but looks like a coral. Okay, so now I have to find out where that is.
Hello? Hey, Buckethead!
Okay, no green flame. There we are. And we found ourselves the path that leads directly into the treasure room. There's more than meets the eye. There we go.
Huh? Oh.
Quite a performance.
Who are you?
I play the leading man. Who else? Fran, the Magicite.
Now then, I'll take that.
No, you won't. I found it. It's mine.
And then when I take it from you, it'll be mine.
Oh, there seems to be a commotion.
Exit stage right.
The gods do not smile on us.
I like it better that way.
Let's go, 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 go. Okay, but before that, we now have the Goddess's Magicite. It is neat because it gives a lot of magic resist. So if you're fighting a magical enemy, this could be a really good option in the early game. The early game, mind you, not the late game. However, it does reduce your MP to 0. But then again, if you don't have any spells like Vaughn, then it is just magic defense with no penalty right now.
What's going on?
The Ifrit, eh? That's quite an entrance. Impeccable timing. If I didn't know better, I'd say they were waiting all along. Stop running! End of the line. You have something that belongs to me. Damn!
All this way!
Fran, let's move! Off with you!
Let go of me!
Keep this up and I will. What's going on, Fran?
I don't know. It's not heating me.
Don't have time for this.
I'm slipping!
Not good.
What happened? Our hover didn't just drop. It disappeared.
Ah, forget it. Even if we could fly, the Ifrit's playing with fire, and I'd rather not get burned. We'll go the old-fashioned way.
It is kind of intense, though, that we crashed from,
Not many Viera where you come from, thief.
the from the ground.
Sorry.
All the way down into the sewers.
Well, Fran is special in that she deigned to partner with a Hume.
Oh? Like a sky pirate that chooses to steal through the sewers.
Pirates? You're sky pirates? So you have an airship?
It's both here. Listen, thief, Vaughn, if you ever want to see your home again, you'll do exactly as I say. Myself, Fran, and you, we're working together now. Understood?
Don't even think you're getting this.
The thought never crossed my mind.
Balthier and Fran join the party. And then as we go down here... Ah, Vaughn, there's something I want to check before we set out. As I thought, you don't know much about gambits yet, do you? Listen carefully. I don't care to repeat myself. For each gambit, you can combine one action with a target for that action. Example. You can arrange that Cure be cast on an ally whose HP falls below 50%. Useful, that. Of course, one error of judgment, and you could, well, find yourself throwing punches at that same ally. If you've a good head on your shoulders, it should come easily enough. I feel a more detailed explanation is in order. This is the Gambit screen. You can reach it from the party menu. To create a Gambit, you need only select an action and a target for that action. Here, let me show you. I'll start by changing the action of one of my Gambits. Now, whenever an ally gets hurt, I'll toss a potion his way. Charming, eh?
Burp.
Of course, that's a sure way to go through our stock of potions, so let's adjust the target to make sure things don't get out of hand. Now I'll only ever use potions when an ally's HP drops below 70%. That should be a little more bearable. Nothing to it really. You can set a Gambit's action to more or less any ability you have at your disposal. Targets aren't so simple. You'll have to pick up new ones from Gambit shops. But that isn't all. You can also prioritize your Gambits. Allow me. The Gambit in the first slot always takes priority. As it stands now, even if an ally's HP starts to fall, should there be foes near, I'll only attack. For which I could rightly be criticized. In general, it's better to prioritize healing before attacking, vitality before violence, if you like. Oh, but another thing, you can turn off Gambits on here, from the Gambit menu as well as from the battle menu. Of course, Gambits won't do you much good if they're turned off. Still, discretion is often the best part of valor. If you need to beat a hasty retreat, try turning Gambits off first. It's hard to fall back when your allies insist on picking a fight. Did I mention you can have up to 3 Gambit sets for each party member of your party? Or each member of your party? Set a few to suit the situation, or match your mood. Feel like cracking some skulls? Make a set. Rather indulge your magical fancies? Make a set for that too. You'll want to get comfortable with Gambits first though. Once you can feel it in your bones, you're ready. Well, that's the long and short of it. I'll set my Gambits as they were before we started. Feel free to change them later if you like. We're like to come across new actions and targets, so don't be afraid to experiment with new Gambit combinations. But don't put all your faith in any one combination. With each passing day, the world finds new and exciting ways to kill a man. Be flexible. If you find yourself up against beasts that don't take well to fire, create a Gambit to cast fire on nearby foes. Likewise, should we face a creature that uses poison, a Gambit to cast poison on poisoned allies may just come in handy. A bit much to take in? Don't let it worry you. You're in good company. Yes, these sewers are thick with the bones of others who had similar difficulties. And now we have Gambits. Let's be off then, shall we? So that was an extraordinarily lengthy explanation, and yeah, Gambits are confusing, but they are very important. If you don't know how to use if you choose not to mess with Gambits in Final Fantasy XII, this will be your least favorite Final Fantasy game. So I'm going to set foe nearest visible to attack. I'm going to turn on my Gambits. If an ally goes below 70%, you can use Cure. Actually, you know what? Let's go 50. Alright, and with that, I kind of don't even need to open up the battle menu anymore. I mean, I kind of do, but I mean in general. As you can see, I didn't even tell Vaughn to start attacking that rat. He just pulled out his sword and he's going to attack it automatically. We got a map of the Garum Scythe waterway. Oh, right. This also means that I need to assign licenses to Balthier and Fran. Let's see. Balthier, we're going to be making a Shikari. And for Fran, we're making her a monk. Now, we don't exactly have weapons for everyone. We probably have a weapon for Balthier, though. Big HP boost for you. But unfortunately, we don't have any oaken pole for her. But here's a battle lore. And a battle lore. And a battle lore. Yeah, she currently has a bow equipped. But that's just because I don't have an oaken pole. Ooh, lots of goodies around here.
Yeah.
No, not HP regen. Potion. Potion. Okay, and heal me again. Like the game said earlier, MP comes back by walking. It's very slow, but it means we don't have to waste anything like potions. Oh, there's a treasure on the other side. Thank you, fast forward. Really surprised. I could have sworn there were going to be more enemies jumping out at us. I don't know, it just feels like an enemy thing to do.
Who would be next? Close ranks, bring her down.
Jump down! Hurry!
She's not alone.
Our ranks grow by the hour.
And our troubles with them.
Fight!
You alright?
Thank you.
I'm Vaughn. And this is Balthier, and hey! What's your name?
Amalia.
Amalia, huh? Nice to meet you.
There were others with me. I'm sorry. No.
Huh?
Oh, now isn't that impressive?
Don't get any ideas. I said it's mine.
I'm afraid the jury's still out on that one.
You stole that?
Yeah.
Have you finished? When the guards don't report in, they'll come looking for us.
If they aren't already.
You should come with us. Better than being by yourself.
Very well.
What's wrong with her?
You have a lot to learn before we even get started on your thievery.
What's that mean?
The situation requires I accept such help as I find, though it be from thieves. I shall accompany you until we find my companions, no longer.
Let's think of her as a guest, then. Unlike Fran or myself, our guest probably won't be taking orders from anyone anytime soon, and she'll leave when she pleases. So we keep to our affairs and she to hers. I doubt we'll find her wanting in valor, being such an upstanding member of the insurgents.
Resistance. Well, what are we waiting for?
But yeah, we can't affect... Like, I think we can adjust the gambits. Yeah. So, Amalia will cast Cure and attack nearest foes. Wait, can I change these, though? I can. So that's good. I believe in the original version of Final Fantasy XII, you could not. But also, they didn't level up. That was weird. It's Flan! Slice them up. Oh, I didn't even notice there was one more. Congratulations! I do think it's cute how for some of the bigger battles you do still get the triumphant fanfare. Oh, come on. Why must I be beseeched by the undead? Never know what's slinking behind the corners right now. Silken shirt, neat. Oh, east. Alright, time to save. Because we got one more bigger fight coming up. I still have no idea why there's a burning evil spirit horse. Okay, now it gets an ultimate attack. And I never understood how that ultimate attack poisons us. Just need to keep stabbing the horse. About halfway done. Oh, here comes the big attack again. Slice, slice. I am worried that when they do brush fire again, I have no idea how much it's actually going to take out of my party. Come on, so close, so close. There it goes. But we did it! Oh. Oh no.
Now's not the time.
Yeah, why is he here in the sewer?
that what the commotion last night was about?
They think me some common thief.
Better than a common assassin.
True, true.
These people have done nothing. Release them.
What are you doing?
Don't interrupt me. I'm thinking.
Wait!
Where'd
He
you
didn't
think
know
you
what he
were
was
going?
doing! You have to let him go! You have to!
Pinello! Sorry. That dinner will have to wait.
I told you.
That's enough!
Leave him alone!
Hold on to this for me, would you? Just until I bring Vaughn back.
On your feet, you, over here.
All right. Edgy, aren't we?
It's Balthier, my brother. What does that philanderer think he's doing? I was to kill Balthier, not those addle-pated Imperials.
Seems like Balthier is really popular with people who want to kill him. A common problem, I'm sure.
I brought you some of those flowers you like. Galbana lilies. Remember? You always said how they smelled nice and how pretty they were. Remember? The king. Did you? Were you really a part of it? Even if you were, Captain Bosch must have tricked you into it.
You're awake.
Where are we?
Prison, where else? More a dungeon, but it's really all the same. Relax, it's just a corpse.
Just a corpse.
Jump at every little thing down here and you'll wear yourself out. It's not even a proper dungeon. They just sealed off the bottom level of the fortress. Take a look around. We're not the first they've thrown down here.
Where's Fran?
She's off trying to find us a way out. Remember what curiosity killed? Just a friendly word of advice.
Father, can we make the corpse into sandwich, please?
You can eat it off screen. You know you get all the corpses off screen.
Yippee.
Alright, but with Firemane defeated and now we're in the Nalbina dungeons, I believe this is a good stopping point for now. We're about to head into another really big dungeon, and I am already starting to feel tired, ready to get my work week started. So I hope you all had a wonderful time. Next time on Final Fantasy XII, we're going to be, well, trying to escape being imprisoned. Until then, this has been your host, XII, hoping to see you in the next video or live stream, and signing out.